This is the type of workout that I'll do if I'm on the road and I have no access to equipment. Maybe it's because I only have time for a quick workout and I can't make it to the gym. Or if I'm doing a longer traveling stint and I want to save some cash, I won't go to the gym because those day passes, they add up over time. I'll hit 5 different phases in my training, making sure to get all of these adaptations quickly and thoroughly. The first phase is the warm-up. I'm just prepping my body for the most intense work that I'll do later. Start at the bottom with some calf raises. I get the glutes and hamstrings warmed up with some good mornings. Keep going with the quadriceps through some bodyweight squats. I typically go high repetitions on the warm-up to bring the tissue temperature up, get some blood flow to the muscle, but not totally wear myself out. The reps that I put up are what I did. If you need to make adjustments, doing more reps, doing fewer reps, that's okay too. Getting a little upper body warm-up as well, going through some different modified push-ups, like a down dog to a push-up or a dive bomber if you're a little more advanced. Warm-up should take probably somewhere between 5 to 8 minutes. A lot of that depends on what you've been doing. Like if you've been sitting a lot during the day, you might need a little more time. Or if it's really cold outside, you might need more time to warm up. Phase 2, doing some bouncy plyometrics. This is really important for tissue elasticity. And as you get older, that becomes super important because if you lose that, if you lose your tissue elasticity, you really start to feel old, creaky, and slow. So I had some ankle hops in there for high reps, and now some squatted jumps. The nice thing about these is that I can keep the reps relatively high while the intensity isn't super duper high. Remember, on plyometrics, the idea isn't to tire you out, it's to get bouncy and quick and reactive. And I'll finish off the lower body plyos with a little 180 jump. Now this is a full jump, I'm trying to get as high as I can. Make sure you have high ceilings for that. Little upper body work, some push-up plyos. For this one, I decided to get my feet off the ground with the rest of my body. Again, these are pretty advanced. I've been training a long time. My body's ready for it. We can always scale them down if we need to. Phase 3, sprints. Get those fast twitch muscles firing, working at maximal effort. I'll typically go for about 6 to 10 short sprints. In this case, they were about 20 seconds on and about 90 seconds rest in between. After that, it's back to my room for some strength work. In the order of operations, you want to do the fastest, most high intensity stuff first. So plyos and sprints will come first before strength. With the strength, the repetitions are a little lower, the tension is a bit higher. Got some single leg squats that I'm working on. You can always use a chair or a desk for some balance help. Getting creative for some shoulder pressing with a pike handstand push-up. Trying to get as full of a range of motion as I can, really pushing high at the top, getting my head away from the ground. Trying not to get dizzy as I stand up as well. A little bit of core work with a V-up plus. I'm trying to get my butt off the ground at the top. Again, these are more advanced strength movements. It takes time to work up to them. If your body's ready, go for it. If not, you can always find a slightly more simplified version, like a knee tuck on this one. This isn't necessarily a strength movement, even though I kind of put it in the strength phase. It's more of an isometric hold, low-level strength, just kind of working on a little skill development with that handstand. I just did this one for fun, really. I put this in the stretch section, but it's also creating some strength adaptations too. A long lunge. Typically go for about 90 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes in this position. So I am getting some stretching adaptations as well as strength. After that, it's some passive strength, just for a little cool down. Maybe 5 minutes, bring the heart rate down, just keeping the body loose. My hips were feeling tight after some traveling, a long plane ride, so I'm getting a nice hip stretch, nice posterior chain stretch, hamstrings, lower back. Trying to get the breath deep and the heart rate slowed down. Little abdominal and hip flexor stretch. We're just about wrapping up this workout. It took probably 45 to 50 minutes, broke a good sweat, and feeling right as rain after.